what fascinates you the most about independent and guerrilla filmmaking?
I'm a big shock and awe guy. I love a good plot as much as anyone. But I also love watching movies that just kind of wash over you, and there's like this like raw spectacle on the screen where you're like, I don't know, I couldn't name a single character on the screen right now, or like list anyone's motivation. I could, if you pause the movie and ask me like what's happening right now, maybe I couldn't answer the question for you. But it's like I'm watching this series of images that I'm like, you know, the easiest analog for it is like crazy gore stuff that draws a lot of horror people in. You know what I mean? You'll watch the snooziest slasher in the world just for a couple cuts of like a fake head flying off or whatever. I think with the guerrilla and independent filmmaking, there's things that you can do on like a Hollywood movie's budget that are maybe less impressive to see done on a Hollywood movie's budget than if you're watching something and you're like, oh, they shouldn't have been able to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it's something I've seen before. I love seeing stuff I haven't seen before on a movie, but maybe this is something I've seen before, but it's coming from a kind of like ecosystem where it doesn't make sense for that to come from. Be it like I'm surprised they had the money to do it, or like the gumption to do it, or you start watching it thinking it's one thing and then you realize partway through that it's this like other thing. That really draws me into kind of like B-side cinema, and independent stuff is just kind of that love to be kind of like shocked and amazed and impressed by what's going on. And quite frankly, I just think when you're throwing millions and millions of dollars at things, everything becomes a little less impressive, because it's like, I don't know, if I had $1 million, I could probably find out how to do a lot of cool shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you could find a lot of ways to spend it really quickly too. But I love ingenuity. I love seeing people be able to tell stories that they wouldn't be able to tell. Like, why Hard is an independent production? Because no one was going to give them money for that. You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna give you money for the gay cop thriller where there's a 45-second fully nude male sex scene. But they did it. They made it happen, and it was 1998. So that, yeah, just I love seeing people do things and tell stories that you just don't get to see in either that attitude or that kind of presentation in a major studio picture.